See what Happy's got in the bag.
Oh, he buttered it up. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Oh.
No good! No good! Yeah! Oh my god! Yeah! Dude!
What's up, guys? Big Guy Bets back at it again with another free picks video. First off, you guys know I love to say thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for being a part of this movement. We are going all the way to the moon, guys. I appreciate everybody for being in here. If you haven't already, go like the video before you start anything. Just pause the video, go like it. Subscribe if you have not already. We're on our way to 1,000, hopefully 1,000,000 one day. We can build an empire so that sportsbooks eventually go broke, and then we're the owners of the sportsbook. That's kind of the deal here, guys. You guys know it's always F the books. We never want the books to win. It's always us against the books. You guys and us, we are going to kill the books. That is the whole point, guys. So thank you again for being here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in every single day. Like I said, I want to try to do 365 days straight of content. Without further ado, guys, let's get into how today went, okay? As you guys can see here, BYU Moneyline was the YouTube free play from yesterday. So if you're watching this, you know, whenever you are, this video is being played on the 7th. And I'm recording this on the 7th of Friday before the big games, and BYU Moneyline was my Thursday play. There was only 4 games on the day, so as a capper, guys, do you try to find value? Always. So I was able to find BYU. If you guys watched the video, you guys knew I didn't even have to throw any stats out there. I was so confident in BYU Moneyline. I knew the books would come out with a sharp money line, a -115, -110. We nabbed that really quick. I even actually had to switch books because they wouldn't allow me to put the amount of money I was trying to on Bovada, so I had to switch to my bookie as well. So now I have 2 different sports books, and I might have to get a third because of the amount of money that I'm winning this year. They're starting to limit me on my bets, so that's kind of unfortunate, guys. But I hope the same situation ends up happening to you guys. It is a good thing, ego, you know, for my ego. But at the end of the day, I don't like that because I want to be able to place my bets as high as I would like to, and they're trying to limit us, guys, because they know that we have an edge that they're seeing that we're exploiting. So love to see that. Again, BYU Moneyline, that was the free pick. It was, I believe they won like 10-2. I stopped watching after it was like 7-0. I was like, oh, this game's over. This was an easy one, guys. It was a staffing game for Stetson, kind of like how I imagined, and Gluber went for BYU, but it was a bounce back spot for them. They lost their opener. I mean, this was an absolute cash cow play. I hope you guys all were able to tail, and if you guys did tail, I know a couple of people that sent me some DMs that actually did my Arizona and BYU Moneyline parlay. I know that came out to at least plus money or at least even money because of that 2-team parlay. So BYU Moneyline, BYU Arizona Moneyline hit because I did say that as well. If you got BYU with a little bit of juice you weren't comfortable with, take Arizona. Arizona is free. That whole series is going to be an absolute shit show. Pepperdine cannot hit the ball, and we will get in that in a second. But free play, cashes, guys. VIP, always grubbing. We got the Arizona BYU Moneyline lay. And then the other play, guys, we laid a little half unit in VIP today just to see how this game would go. In my write-up, my VIP clients were able to see. I mean, I didn't love this necessarily, but I wanted to get a little bit of action on this because of the small card. And also, I really like something in this game the next day. So this one was an interesting one. I thought Arizona would get to 10 and we would just need a Pepperdine to get to 3, but it just didn't end up happening. But another very profitable day for us. 2 units on the channel. For me, it was a significant more than that because, again, I tried every different bookie, and it made me so mad that I just kept up in my units. But for my clients, we stayed true to ourselves and still made 2 units on the day on a really limited board. 4 games, guys, and we still made 2 units. So love to see that, guys. Again, if you want to get my picks, this is, I don't know why this is not pulling up, but we got This weekend slate's about to be a movie, guys. That's what I said in here. I don't know why my media isn't pulling up on here. Oh, here we are. So this was me last Friday, guys. Last Friday, we were 7-0. DBU money line hit, Arkansas Oklahoma money line hit, and that was a 5-unit play. We also did Arkansas Oklahoma Ole Miss, DBU Arkansas Florida, Texas money line lay, Michigan Auburn. Actually, this may have been Saturday. I think Friday. I need to pull up that graphic, but that was a 15-unit day because I remember I had Arkansas Oklahoma money line lay for 10 units. It was my biggest play I have made probably my entire life, or at least since I was 19, just throwing money out there like I didn't care. Yeah, I believe this was Saturday, and then Friday was at least 10-0, I believe. So about 17-0 on picks total for Friday and Saturday, and then a total of 29 units on the weekend, guys. So why I get into this is because if you guys go to winnable.com /BGS bets, you guys can go here and click to get the weekend pass. Okay, you go to my picks here. You can either go to my college baseball week pass. This is still 50% off. I think there's like 5 or 6 spots left, but I just added this college baseball weekend or month pass. This is a 3-day pass. Okay, guys. I like this because it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like I say in here. Those are my biggest gambling days. I'm going to have at least 10 plays out there, at least. I love the board so much tonight, and I'll be able to get into it here in a second, but I love the board so much every Friday, Saturday, Sunday because I know all the guys that are going to be on the mound for each team. I know what the teams are thinking going into it. Again, years and years of experience doing this. I know what to expect on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is why the whole week it's kind of building up our bankroll to absolutely unload on the books during the weekend. So if you guys want to go get this 3-day pass, all you have to do is go to winnable.com /BGS bets. Use the promo code VIP. You will get 40% off this 3 days, or you'll get 40% off the monthly. Okay, guys? I personally guarantee if you guys go the monthly route and do the 40% off on the monthly, I know you guys will make your money back either Friday or Saturday, depending on your unit size. If you're a $20 bettor, I guarantee we're going to go at least 5 units. You're going to win that money back. You're going to win that money back that day. If you're a $50 bettor, easily. If you're a $10 bettor, guys, you will win this money by the end of the weekend, no problem. And then you have a month free of free picks from me, okay? I can promise you guys that I have a winning strategy. There's not just some fluke that I'm 69 units up on the year already. I promise you guys are going to be able to see. I know my VIP clients have already seen because they keep on renewing all their subscriptions because they see how great being a part of VIP is. So that's just another little tidbit, guys. Again, big guy, or I think the promo code is just big on the college baseball weekend and month pass. Okay, now let's dive into this gosh dang slate. Okay, guys, huge board. Love the board. Like I just said, Old Dominion Auburn starting off. Auburn, some of you may know, they are on the no bet list for now, but I'm not going to lie to you. In this game, I don't know too much about Old Dominion to this point on Friday nights. I do know that I love Auburn's Friday night guy that is at least turned into the Friday night guy. They weren't going to originally start this guy as the Friday night guy. He was the Saturday or Sunday guy, but Cade Fisher from the transfer from Florida just hasn't he hasn't been himself, and he himself is kind of shit. I'm not going to lie. So good thing. I believe that he won't be starting, and he is coming off an injury, so I wouldn't really worry about that. Oklahoma State, Illinois State, that's going to be a good one. I'm excited to see that one. Any games played at Oklahoma State are a fun one, okay? I'd be interested to see what that line comes out at. Georgia against Columbia. Columbia is not very good at all. I believe this game, guys, personally, just giving you a little free play. If this game comes out at like 12.5, I'd go ahead and take the over there. This Georgia team, I think, is a better hitting team than the Oregon Ducks that scored 36 on this very same Columbia team. So let's go ahead and take the over in that one if you guys would like a little play in that one. Troy, USC Upstate, both of those teams hit very well. Again, if we can get an 11.5 in that game, I'd love to see the over there. Both teams can hit really well, and I'd be interested to see how those lineups play in South Carolina tomorrow. Virginia, Boston College, I don't really have a lean in that one. Portland, Arkansas, this should be a clean sweep by the Hogs. I'm excited to see the Hogs play this weekend against Portland. Some of these teams that come in, they play better than they probably should because of the atmosphere in Arkansas. But Gabe Geichel is back on the mound for Arkansas, and I think that he's going to shut shit down after what happened last weekend. So prayers up to all the Portland people out there. East Carolina Coastal, this might be one of the best series this weekend. Again, it's not the same East Carolina team we're used to, but I am excited to see how Coastal Carolina goes to East Carolina in a very rough environment. This series itself, I would love to see a lot of home runs in this game. I don't know what the weather is like in Greenville, but it should be a fun one to watch. So going into Wake Forest, Notre Dame, this is another good series. Both Notre Dame and Wake Forest have been pretty solid to this point in the year. In this matchup, I'd lean Wake Forest in game one just because Wake Forest Friday night guy is one of the better in the country. Notre Dame's guy had a 4.31 ERA last year. Not the most impressive, but I do know that Notre Dame's only lost once this year, and they've been pretty impressive thus far. But I would still lean Wake Forest at the couch. So going into Vanderbilt Xavier, another good matchup. In this game, I was looking for any which way to take Xavier because I really do not like Vanderbilt that much, but couldn't get to the window with it. We got to see how these first few games go, but I do believe that Xavier at least takes one. They don't get swept in this series this weekend. St. Bonaventure, Tennessee. I kind of talked about the Bonnies in my last video or 2 videos ago. They're a pretty impressive team thus far this year, but again, Tennessee is too dominant. They're going to their Friday night guys probably going to punch out 10, maybe 12 St. Bonaventure hitters. I feel bad for them. They're going into a buzzsaw in Knoxville. So going into Harvard, Florida, I still to this point think that Harvard has not won a game yet this year. So Florida, again, it's going to be a massacre. I don't know what these books lines are going to come out at. I would honestly not even be surprised if they didn't come out with lines for Tennessee or Florida. New Mexico State, I tried to find a way to get them in any parlay or anything that I liked, and I just couldn't. They're so bad. And Texas A&M, they have their only starter that's really worth a shit throwing. Prager is going to throw on Friday night, and I mean, if you want to watch your money and have your butthole puckered the entire game, go ahead and take Texas A&M in this game. They will probably win, but you will not see me do it because I made a promise to myself: no more A&M this year. So Presbyterian versus Alabama, that's going to be a series to watch out for just because Presbyterian hasn't been terrible, but Alabama still has not lost a game yet this year. I do like Alabama in this game. Obviously, that's not really telling you anything you don't know, but Alabama's going to keep their win streak riding, and I do like a lot of overs in that series. Dallas Baptist, Louisiana, another good series. Hopefully a lot of overs in that one as well. I don't have too much to say about Louisiana. Jacksonville State versus Ole Miss. I do know Jacksonville State played Alabama a couple times during a midweek, and I don't know how many times Alabama went through their order in the second inning of the first time. I mean, it was 20-11 was the final score, I believe, in that one. So Jacksonville State, you're in for a rude awakening going against Hunter Elliott and co. This Ole Miss team is playing well right now, and I love that my face is frozen. I wonder how long that lasted, but we're going to keep on talking about ball. So let's go ahead and let's do a new movie recording. I don't know if I'll cut this. I think I'm going to keep this up for you guys because why not? So Ole Miss, yeah. So Santa Clara has also had a really good year this year, but again, running into Texas with their starter, Jared Spencer, probably not the best idea for them. Oregon State, I do not like their Friday night starter at all, but I hate San Diego, so definitely taking Oregon State in that one. Any more games that I kind of want to go over real fast? I don't see any just off the top of my head. I'm going to be a nice guy, guys, in this episode, and we're going to give out 2 free plays, okay? I have done this a few times, but I'm going to give out 2 on the show, one that I love more than the other, and then you guys can kind of decide if you'd like that other one. Obviously, we're on a 9-2 run. I'm trying to spread the wealth, but at the end of the day, Gotta love my VIP gang a little bit more. Obviously, they are riding with me to the end, and I hope that eventually all you guys come in there and we all become best friends and kill the books together. But I will be giving 2 picks, and let's just honestly, you know what? Instead of diving into the rest of the slate, let's get into the 2 games. We're running out of time here. The first game that we're going to be looking at, guys, if you haven't already looked at my 2 tabs up here, we're going to be looking at the Stanford UNC game, okay? Stanford versus UNC. This is the first ACC matchup, okay? This is the first ACC matchup for Stanford coming from the Pac. So this game specifically, guys, it's going to be played between 2 teams that have a really good shot at Omaha. North Carolina mostly. Obviously, they haven't lost a single game this year, and I definitely need to get my face back up in there. Let me get this. So one thing I want you guys to note, okay? When they played their first game of the year, Stanford, 13-1. They only allowed 1 run in this one, okay? Same Friday night starter on against Washington, 0 runs, okay? Next Friday night, 2 runs. Matt Scott is the guy that we're going to be looking at in this game. Let's go ahead and hit this box score. I don't know if they have any hyperlinks to their pitchers, and I don't believe that they do, so I'm going to have to my goodness. I even clicked on the wrong game too. I think is Matt Scott baseball. Ball knower. Just a fucking ball knower. Okay. This is their Friday night guy, okay? He has thrown almost 6 innings each timeout, only allowed 3 earned runs on the year, 19 strikeouts in 17 innings. He's had honestly a very good showing to this point, guys. Very impressive. Honestly, when you see numbers like that and a Friday night guy like that, and a Stanford team that's kind of been struggling offensively, especially as of recently, going up against a team like North Carolina, how about let's go ahead and check out this sophomore starter, okay? Jason DeCaro for the North Carolina Tar Heels, okay? His number is right here. Okay. Wait until you look at this, guys. 5 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts. 5 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts. 7 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts. Not a huge strikeout guy, okay? But 18 innings, 13 strikeouts, only 1 earned run on the year. Only 1, okay? North Carolina has one of the best bullpens in the entire country. If you go ahead and look at their stats here, and we go to pitching, they have a 3.18 ERA as a team and a 2.26 batting average against, okay? This Stanford team cannot hit right now. They're going to be traveling all the way across the country to play against UNC in this matchup. They are actually, because they did go home after Xavier. No, they were playing at home at Xavier. So they're traveling across the country. It's going to be slow bats. I definitely lean UNC money line in this one, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the under in this game, okay? I would take this under all the way down to 9.5. This over-under is probably going to come out at around 11.5, and we're going to slam that under, okay? This North Carolina team still isn't the most impressive hitting-wise, but I know that Matt Scott's going to keep us shutting down. I think that the bats are just going to be a little bit cold in this one. Neither team played a midweek game this week, so they're kind of well-rested. The pitchers are well-rested. They're going to have all their bullpens ready to rock and roll. Under in this one, again, I'd take it all the way down to 9.5. So that's going to be my main play for this. The bonus play, guys, I'm going to move my head for a second. We're going to go ahead and move this over here and this over here. Because it's Friday, that's my favorite day to take some unders. Okay, guys? This Michigan State team is loaded with at least bullpen arms. They've honestly had a very, very good year to this point. They're coming off of a loss. Doesn't really matter because we're not taking any money line here. What we are going to do is take the under in Cornell versus Michigan State, okay? Cornell and Michigan State, they're playing bright and early in the morning. You can watch them on ESPN+. They're playing at Flower Field in South Carolina, which is the high A affiliate for the Red Sox, okay? This field in general, it has the same look of the Red Sox stadium. It's got the shorter porch in left, but the high monster, and then they have a kind of a short porch in right, but it's been a little nippy there, guys. It's going to be nippy in the morning. The real reason why you have to just take the under, look at this game and take the under, guys, let me go ahead and show you something that you might just baffle at, okay? And if you guys don't watch very much baseball, you will want to watch this one. Joseph, and I don't even want to try to attempt to say his last name. He is the preseason Big Ten pitcher of the year. He's probably going to be a top arm, selected in this MLB draft cycle. He has 19 innings pitched this year, guys, and 33 strikeouts, only 1 earned run. A .47 ERA, a .47, and a .097 batting average against him. That is extremely impressive. Guys, this is through 3 starts, okay? Look, he has double-digit strikeouts in each of his first 3 starts, okay? He is absolutely impressive as hell. He's every bit of, all the talk. 6 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts. 7 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts. 6 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, okay? He is going to absolutely shove it up Cornell, okay? What I'm saying is, again, this is probably going to be another one. I'd take this all the way down to 9.5. I believe if anyone's going to score in this game, it would be Michigan State. And they're going to win this game, I believe, especially going into the day. They have a doubleheader, so they want to get this win under their belt. This is their home away from home. They've been doing this ever since 2018. This little, it's called like the First Pitch Invitational. I believe that they're going to win this game, obviously, and I believe that Cornell also has a pretty good pitcher on the mound that at least can keep them at bay, okay? Is it Carson? Yes. Carson is the main starter for Cornell. He's the one that's going to be throwing tomorrow. To my knowledge, I don't see anything else that would say anything otherwise. To this point on the year, he's got 10 innings pitched, guys, 7 strikeouts, a .147 batting average against him, and a 2.7 ERA, okay? Only 3 earned runs in 10 innings. That's not the greatest in the world. Obviously, you want to see it a little bit better, but what I like to see is UMBC was his bad start, okay? I think that's a fluky start. It was his last start. I think he's going to come back out ready to rock and roll. His first start against Duke, it looks like he almost skipped a start or had a couple more days rest, so maybe that kind of messed him up. He's going to be back at his right time, a Friday night starter. The last time he started on a Friday was against Duke. 6 innings pitched. 0 hits, 0 runs, 0 earned, 2 walks, 2 Ks. He just needs to hold Michigan State to about 3 or 4, and hopefully this bullpen's gonna stop it. And I say that laughing because you look at their team ERA is 12.6. That is obviously concerning. There's a couple guys that are inflating that, like the 189 ERA by Mr. Sam King. Sorry, Sam Keen. That is definitely very very embarrassing. I'm sorry about that, brother. But other than that, guys, I believe that they're going to, looking at their schedule, Cornell is a team that definitely is not going to score. I'll tell you that. If you go ahead and look at their batting, 250 as a team with a 379 on base percentage, this team is not going to be able to hit against Joseph. So let's go ahead and take the under. Again, it's not going to come out at 9.5. I assume we're going to get an 11.5, 12.5. Let's go ahead and take that under. Those are the 2 plays. We got 2 plays, 2 unders. I know it's not exciting, but guys, again, cash doesn't matter, okay? That's all we need, or cash does matter. The only thing that matters is kind of putting that that money in our pockets. Who cares if it's an under, okay? I'm always an overs guy, especially in football. I like plug my nose when I'm taking an under, but in baseball, it's a lot easier because it is fun to watch a pitching masterclass, okay? So the under in Michigan State, the under in North Carolina, okay? We're going to take those at least all the way down to 9.5. If it's anything above that, we're going to go ahead and take those. So again, 9-2 free YouTube play run. Hopefully we can make this to 11-2 with these two picks. I do appreciate each and every one of you for being here. As always, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe, comment if you're tailing, comment if you like any of the plays, or if you have any other questions. I can try to answer them as best I can. If you guys want to go get that weekend pass, it's promo code BIG on every purchase for the weekend pass and the monthly pass. I look forward to hearing from all of you. Let's go cash, guys. Best of luck in all your bets. Hope all your parlays pay out. And again, it's always us against the books. Best of luck, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys. Let's go the books.